here for Seconds Out with a destructive Barbie 3-6. Destructive is our plan this weekend. Barbie, let's reflect. Last time out, you were destructive, that's the word. How do you assess your performance?
Like my performance like today or in the last fight? Last time around, it was my very first fight, so I made a lot of mistakes. I maybe deviated off script of what I was supposed to do, but now that I've had that experience and I know what my weaknesses are and my strengths are, I've had like this whole camp, this whole 12 or 15 weeks to focus on those points and strengthening my weaknesses and strengthening my strengths so I can get my knockout.
It's very interesting that you say that. Are you someone who's very critical of yourself, considering that you impressed a lot of people with that fight?
Definitely. I was watching it and I'm just a bit embarrassed, I guess. Like, I did great, it was my first fight, but I guess I'm probably my own worst critic, so I was just watching it over and over and over obsessively, like, I stepped wrong here, what am I doing here? I'm slapping, I'm not turning my punches over. But I guess it plays to my strength when you're in something like a tournament, because now I watched it so many times, I know exactly what I done wrong, and then it's just tweaking those and adding it to my arsenal, I guess.
Do you feel the perception has maybe changed from the women about you? Maybe they looked at you, saw you judge the book by a cover, maybe thought, she might not be up to much. You get that performance, you're destructive like you were, and now maybe you're commanding their respect or maybe even fear.
Yeah, I think everyone overlooked me and thought like I was just some gimmicky girl coming to, just doing this random thing, and no one really thought I was a threat. But I think now everyone's eyes are a bit open. I think I'm the only female influencer boxer who's ever got a knockdown, like a clean one. So I think if they're not worried, they should be.
You're taking on one of the Brooke family, this one being Emily Brooke. Look, a different prospect in offering from Whitney, who was a lot taller, a lot more maybe athletic, given her background. Emily, sister of Elle, looking to get into fighting, a lot shorter. How do you assess her as a fighter from what you've seen from her tonight and in other fights?
Well, I think it's interesting because she only has one option for her attack or her game plan. She has to get in, she has to be on my inside, she can't win on the outside. But with me, I've got a whole range of options. I can have any kind of game plan. So I think it's a good advantage for me because I know exactly what she's going to try and do, and I've been able to train and prepare for it, whereas I don't think she's been able to train and prepare for what exactly I am going to do. So.
Now, I remember you saying in the post-fight interview that we did that, was it Emily's coach slid in your DMs, was trying to find some information about you, is that right?
Yeah, I actually got a DM from him. I don't know if he's her coach or if he goes to the same gym as her, but I got a DM after my fight saying I was going to beat her from someone at her gym. So, I guess, I don't listen to that stuff. I'm not going to, but I think he sent me I don't know who it is, but I know that she follows him and he's a boxer, and I think it's her gym, but he sent me a few messages. So if I was her, I'd be wondering what the fuck my crew is doing. But that's all I'll say on that. I don't want to stir the pot too much, get anyone in trouble.
You're looking in great athletic shape for the fight now, but I know that the weight cut the first time around must have been really hard for you. What was it like, and how has that prepared you for this fight night?
Well, I think what a lot of people didn't realize is my last fight, I lost, not including the water cut, but I lost somewhere in the range of 15 to 20 pounds of body weight in the 6 or 7 weeks to lead up to my fight, and that's not including then the extra pounds I had to lose through water. So I think I've had one of the most insane, toughest camps, and so I think my mental toughness is stronger than my physical toughness, just to do all that work and all this stuff on so little food and so much weight loss. It just proves I can do anything.
I've got to talk to you about a couple of things. In the lead up to your first fight, a lot of fun memes were made, positive, good ones that I saw. Have you seen the memes? I don't know if I use the words, but goth mommy and things like that going around. What have you making of those memes?
It's funny. I don't know. It's funny.
They're very funny. The ones that I saw definitely made me laugh. Look, you're one step closer to the final. Who do you think will be in the final with you?
Who's in there now? I think it could be Elle or Julie. I think it's a pretty evenly matched fight between the two. So I'll be interested to see it. I think it'll just come down to whoever's sparred more and whoever wants it more, and I think both ladies want it, so I'm excited to watch their fight.
Proverbial gun to your head, who do you think does win that fight?
I genuinely think it could go either way. I'm really bad at predictions, so I always get it wrong, so I'm not predicting anything.
Barbie, I'll leave the final word with you. What happens on Saturday night when you step through the ropes against Emily?
Knock her down round 1, knock her out round 2.
Barbie, real pleasure. Thanks for speaking to SecondsOut. All the best for your fight. Cheers.